Alright y'all, right here we have this random Orbital sander. This company sent this to me so I could show this thing off to you guys, so thank you to them for partnering with me on this. Got the Mike Vance knife right there. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy on up and see what we got on the inside here. Alrighty. Okay. Packaged nicely. Just got a sander in a box, which is what you'd expect. Oh wow, this thing's big. Okay, oh, hello. All right. Ooh, nice cord. All right. Got a little, looks like a little bag to catch your sander debris in. A tube of some sort, maybe to put some kind of accessory on. That's everything that's in the box. All right, let's get into it. They give you a whole bunch of sanding discs as well. I like that way. That way you don't have to go and buy them. And you get them in a few different grits too. This is a 180. These are a 120, and you have an 80. Oh, this is a 240 right here, and then you have a 40. Is there anything else in here? Let me see. Open that one up. That's a 40 as well. So you got 40, 80, 120, 180, and 240. It looks like to be about 4 of each right there. So I like that they give you a good variety of grits, and they give you so many of them so that you can always have some on hand, which is fantastic, especially like right from the get-go. All right, this right here is your main Mama Jama. Man, that thing's got some beefiness to it. I love it. Just like a little extra handle right here. Hang on, this looks like it's on a hinge. You can just simply bring that on down. Actually, you can bring it kind of at an angle if you want to. You can bring it straight. You can lift it up and out of the way. That's super cool. So if you need to like really dig down into whatever you're doing, you have this extra handle right here so you can really manhandle it. That's super cool. Looks like it's variable right there. You got a little dial on the front right here. It just has numbers 1 all the way to 6. You have your power switch right here. Simply flip that on up. Very easy to use. What's really interesting is that all of the pieces that you can manipulate are orange, and everything else is green and black, except for the logo right there. The logo is the only thing that's not, that's orange, that's not manipulatable. Is that a word? But like this right here, the switch right here, the turner knob right here to be able to adjust this. So I really like that. Let's open up our cord here now and see how long of a cord we have, because whenever you have it in the shop or something, you might need a plug way over here and you need to sand something way over there. So let's see. Oh, okay. Got a decent length on here. That is a solid 6-foot cord plus some right there. And you have a plus some right here too in the handle. That is awesome. The cord has that little, I don't know what they call this, but it's made to where it doesn't fray the cord because it's getting bent too much. And you got a little nougat right there that you can place this up on a hook if you want to hook it onto something, which is super cool. Alrighty, of course you got your instructions right there if you need that. If y'all have ever watched dad reviews before, y'all know that we don't use the instructions because we like to see how intuitive a product is. I'm going to go ahead and plug this thing on in. Let's turn it on. Let's see what we got. Nice. So it's got the vibration plus the rotation, so you're gonna get a really nice fine sand out of this thing. Let's go ahead and put one on. I actually have a piece of wood over there that I want to test this out with. Let me go ahead and we'll grab one of the 80 grits right there. It's just a simple hook and loop style, so you have the rough part right here. The back of this is nice and soft, so you just simply line up everything. Make sure not to cover your holes whenever you're putting your paper on there, because this has like a little bit of a suction power to it so that your debris can go into your little bag right there. This also has a nice little gasket on it as well. It's got a little notch right here to let you know that that's where it needs to slide into so it doesn't come off with ease. It'll hold it onto there nicely. I still don't know exactly what this is. I think it's an extender for this because it's notched up as well, just if you wanted to have it a little bit more out of the way. And if you're wearing gloves and you have big hands, you want to make sure that you have enough room right here to be able to grab this thing and move it in all the different directions. And this extender will give you a little bit slimmer profile right there if you do need a little bit more room. So I like that they've included that in there. All right, let's see. Let's move this on over to here. Let's move this on over to here. Let me grab this right here. Just got an old piece of wood that my son was playing around with. We kind of cut it here where it's a little jagged. You got some jaggedness right there. It's kind of dirty on the top too. So let's, I'm curious to know how much debris is going to end up in my tray here, how smooth it's going to be, and how much is in our little sack right there. So let's test this thing on out and see what we got. Let's see. I'm gonna try it one-handed first because I think I might need to hang on to this. But if I can, I'm gonna also try and do the two-handed thing and see if we can get a good sand out of that as well. Wow, this thing is awesome. So I did kind of like a half thing right there so y'all can see the side that's sanded and then the side that's not sanded right there. I mean, it took barely any time. Let's go ahead and do a top down now. Look, you guys come on down a little bit so y'all can see a little bit better. I'll bring y'all on up like that. Y'all ready for it? Here we go. Look at that. Man, this thing is just grinding away at this. This is awesome. So what I tried to do here is I wanted to kind of roll over the edge right there to see how smooth we could get that down. And then I also did just kind of a top-down press, and that made this so smooth right here. Wow. Yeah, this thing is working extremely well. I don't have very much debris in the tray. There's like little bits here and there. Let's go ahead and open up our bag now and see how much it caught in there. Come on. Almost there. There we go. I need some light. Oh yeah, okay, caught some. Look, I'm gonna dump it out onto the tray so y'all can see it a little bit better. Check that out. For just that little bit of sanding, it collected so much compared to what just the little tiny bits that shot out over here. And then there's still more in here as well, which is super awesome. This thing is fantastic. If y'all are looking for an excellent random orbital sander, it's got the bag in there. You got all the discs right here for all the grit so you can get it at that exact smoothness that you want. And one thing that I really love about this is the heavy dutiness, so that you need the two handles right here to be able to really press down onto what you're sanding, and it does a clean job of it right there. But if you don't want that, you can easily just simply lift this thing up and out of the way, which is awesome as well. That way you have some versatility with the sander by using the handle. You can use the top right here if you want to palm it. You can use the handle on the side right there to be able to really grind away at something. Yeah, y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all one of these if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding this to your cart, and Dad out.